Dozens of animals rescued from a home in East Meadow. Police say that they were living there in filthy conditions. Nightside reporter Virginia Huey is at the scene with the story you saw first on 12. Virginia.
Nancy, town of Hempstead officials have boarded up and condemned the house where 45 dogs were discovered living in horrible conditions. Some of the dogs are in such bad shape they'll need surgery.
This is one of the worst conditions that all of us have collectively seen.
One by one, dogs covered in their own filth were rescued from this house on Powers Avenue. Authorities say 45 dogs were living like prisoners at the home in deplorable conditions.
It's very dirty in there, and we found animals in closets, and we're in cabinets, and they're hiding. They were in cages.
Police say the horrible scene was uncovered when they responded to a 911 call to aid an elderly woman at the house. Due to the strong odor, the Nassau Fire Marshal's hazmat team was called in to help remove the dogs.
The house is the horrid smell. You have to wear protective gear to go in the house. You have to wear breathing apparatus to go in the house. The floor is covered with feces. There are more fleas living in that house than I've ever seen before. They're just all over the place. Most of the dogs that are coming out are matted. They're living in their own feces, and urine and feces all over them. One dog, we were just told from the animal shelter, its tail is being held on by the matting of the fur. That it's going to have emergency surgery tomorrow morning.
Next door neighbor Howard Siegel says he's relieved the dogs are getting the help they need.
Smell is brutal. There's fleas, there's ticks, there's rodents. We have called for years and years for some assistance.
The elderly homeowner was taken to NUMC for evaluation. The Nassau SPCA is trying to figure out why she had so many dogs in her house. But they say their main concern now is making sure the animals get medical attention and eventually a safe and loving home.
They probably have not had a breath of fresh air in their entire life.
Tonight, the dogs are being cared for at the town of Hempstead Animal Shelter. Meantime, Nassau SPCA officials say they'll be consulting with the DA's office about filing charges against the homeowner. In East Meadow, Virginia Huey, News 12, Long Island.